Well, what a result that was for Wolves beating Manchester United 2-1 for the second time in a row and remaining unbeaten against the Red Devils throughout this season. It's Dave from Talking Wolves giving my thoughts and review on the game tonight, and that is perfect preparation for Wolves at Wembley. Watford Wolves on Sunday. We really needed to get something from this game. If we'd sort of won the Burnley game and unfortunately lost this game, then it would have been sort of acceptable. But to lose 2 on the bounce wouldn't have been great preparation for us. So for us to grab 3 points today was huge and obviously massive in the race for 7th place. With Watford winning tonight as well, we had to pick up something and we did it in fantastic style again. Such great football from Wolves. And Manchester United, you know, all the pundits, just like the FA Cup, all the pundits, the newspapers, they're going to say United were poor. But again, Wolves were fantastic. You know, first 10, well, let's start off with the starting lineup, actually. One, I was surprised to see Patricio start. Half expected Ruddy to start. Is there anything in that? Maybe Patricio starting at Wembley? Probably not, but I did expect Ruddy to start. Vinagre coming in as well. If you watch the preview, I've mentioned Ruben Vinagre a number of times. And I'm really glad he got to start. Surprised it was against United. But I think their fullbacks are one of the weakest positions, United. So, especially their right back, Ashley Young, who we'll talk about later. But Vinagre was fantastic. Really good decision from Nuno. And Bennett came back in for Says, which is interesting. Which shows, I mean, does that mean Nuno trusts Bennett more? Is Bennett going to play at Wembley? Who knows? So, those interesting changes to the lineup. But I think everything set up and worked fantastically in the end. United had the front foot and really strong hold of the game early stages. Obviously, they got their goal. Really well taken finish from McTominay. Blasted it right across Patricio. Quite similar to the Dwight McNeil goal against Burnley. But I think this one just had a bit more conviction about it and really difficult to stop those. So fair play to them. But United should have gone 2-0 up. Patricio made some quality stops. First one was actually before the goal, Lukaku's header. But it was straight at Patricio, but he did really well. Good reflex save. And the second one was Jesse Lingard, his header. Now, that was shocking marking from Wolves. And if United went 2-0 up there, I think that would have been it. It would have been so difficult for us to get back into the game. But a great save again from Patricio. And then it was just all us. After that chance, I think Wolves dominated the first half. Possession-wise, I've not even looked at the stats yet. I'd assume Wolves had more of the ball, but I'm not too sure. We did really, really well with the ball, holding it for long periods of play. Unfortunately, then got our goal. Jimenez and Jota. We need a nickname for those. J&J, is that catchy enough? J&J combining again. Jimenez, fantastic ball to Jota and a lovely finish. I don't know what's happened to Diogo Jota, but I really hope this is the player that we're going to see for the foreseeable future because, you know, start of the season, we were worried. If we had signed Jota in summer, which we did, obviously, but we had him last season. If we'd signed him as a new player in summer, I think we would have been very disappointed. But fantastic again today. Really, really good. So direct. It was a shame that he had to get pulled off, but I assume, you know, we had a hard tackle on him from Young. And, you know, we've got Wembley in mind. I think that's obviously a tactical decision as well. But he's been fantastic. I thought Jimenez looked a little bit tired today. Not that he played poorly, because he really created a lot as well. But he just looked a bit leggy at times. Didn't really want to press when we needed to. But overall, fantastic. And obviously at half-time then, it almost came at the wrong time for us because we were playing so well. We were pushing so well as well. And United came out and looked strong. They had a couple of chances, came close 1 or 2 times, but Jimenez again, Patricio, sorry, making a couple of decent stops. But the red card then came. Now, let me tell you this. I saw plenty of people talking about it on Twitter beforehand as well. Like Mike Dean, the referee, is giving out 99 red cards in the Premier League. It was on television. I thought, there's going to be a red card. So he can get his 100th red card. It's on TV. He's going to love it. And Ashley Young was the man that got it. It was great from Wolves to get those 2 bookings on the fullbacks. Because if we ran at them and they committed, that's it. They're in trouble. And it was Ashley Young. Quite a hard tackle in the end on Jota. He got pulled off the pitch for a little while. But yeah, send off. And I thought, you know, we've got to take advantage. We've got to take advantage of United. Because they're going to want to win the game. They need to win the game. So they're still going to have to push a little bit. They made Dalot into, who was playing right wing, down to right back. Unfortunately, we did get the goal. Chris Smalling, who was actually linked with Wolves back in the summer for a little spell. It was almost, he wanted to wear a Wolves shirt because he almost scored 2 own goals. The first own goal, I'm not sure what happened. It almost happened in slow motion. He headed it down and just scrambled into the back of the net in the end, which will take every day of the week. Unbelievable scenes in the crowd. And then, yeah, he almost scored again. It was a ball forward, sliding tackle, and De Gea had to make a really good save. But, you know, you come into games in the last 10 minutes and against Manchester United, you're really going to be nervous normally. Half of me was nervous, but the way, you know, we kept the ball for like 4 minutes straight in the last 10 minutes. We do the olays and everything, but Wolves are so good on the ball. But the thing is, we should have added more goals. It's almost as if, you know, we definitely should have. I don't want to say, oh, we're disappointed that it was only 2-1. Yeah, Johnny, he came on for Vinagre. Again, that one interested me because I was half expecting it to be for Doherty. And he pulled Vinagre off. Does that mean we may see a little Vinagre cameo at Wembley? Who knows? But I thought Vinagre was fantastic. Johnny came on and created quite a lot. I thought, you know, he's got the experience. He's going to play well, almost help us solidify that lead. And he went through twice and he could have had 2 goals himself. He was very, very unselfish. That second chance of Cavallero, he should have definitely had a shot. But he laid it off to Cav and Man United scrambled it away. But talking about Cavallero, who came on as well. Big chance for him to show something when he came off for Jota. He had a couple of chances where he was in a bit of space. Jimenez ignored him, but he got that chance. Him and Lindelof, he got the better of Lindelof. Smashed that shot against the bar. So great power. But you know what? We did what we needed to do. Everyone played a fantastic part in it. I thought Patricio was solid. Distribution, again, we're not going to talk about because we know it's a bit suspect. But some of the reflex saves he made today really helped us win this game. The back three did what they needed to do. Bennett came in. There was once or twice where I feel that he could have played it short rather than hoofing it, but solid throughout. Really composed, same as Cody, who was actually quite high for parts of the game, just bringing the ball out. United allowed them the space. Bolly as well, terrific. Now, Vinagre, I'm very happy with. I think if he gets more game time, he's going to be a world beater. Such a good player. Doc as well had some joy down the right-hand side. Midfield three again. This was one of the main reasons we won. They stopped Paul Pogba from playing. I said that in the last review when we played him in the FA Cup. I'm saying it in this review now. Paul Pogba is a massive part of Manchester United. And if any opposition managers are watching, do something to stop him and you'll win the game. We'll get something out of the game. He struggled. Yeah, him and Lukaku created a great chance first half as well, which went just wide. But we really did stop him from playing. And United just, you know, couldn't do anything without him. Then Duncan superb, Martinho and Neves composed. And then the front two, J&J. I'm going to call it that from now on. Brilliant. The link-up play is still there. It's fantastic. The way Jimenez holds up the ball, the way Jota, he's dribbling, he's direct running, is fantastic. And obviously the guys that came on, Cavallero, I think was a wise decision, obviously, to pull Jota off. Cavallero, full of energy, quite a quick, skillful player. Very unlucky not to score a goal himself. Johnny did well as well, creating the chances, getting in behind, which was surprising. But overall, very, very happy. Saïs as well, who came on, did what he needed to do. Very, very happy with that. Massive, massive bonus to win the game going into Wembley. Yeah, I'm really looking forward to it now. I've got a smile on my face. Hopefully this smile will remain on my face at the end of Sunday. But make sure you stay tuned. Hit that like button and subscribe to the channel if you are new. We're going to have pre-Wembley content coming up. And obviously the post stuff. Hopefully, fingers crossed, Wolves get into the FA Cup semi-final. Until then, guys, enjoy the rest of your week. And I'll see you all very, very soon.